Female artists are like a drop in the ocean when you talk about Nigerian art scene. But in their little corners, some of them are still trying to up the ante, doing what they know how to do best. And this next artist is no exception.
Reduce, reuse, recycle has become a mantra by environmentalists eager to make the earth a safer place to live in, as they keep sounding the alarm on the danger of dumping without doing something to that dirt.
I work with a lot of, stuff, rather than throw them away, I use them to do artwork. So most of my works are textured with things, found objects and all that. So they're interesting and they're not predictable. It's like my works are unpredictable, you don't know what you see. So whatever I find, I use.
They are beautiful, actually, they're very beautiful. They actually blew me away when I saw them. When I met with the artist in question, it was like, wow, why do you keep such beautiful things in your home? I need to have them in my gallery. So I persuaded her to bring it down so we can showcase it together. But she let me know she has done a lot of exhibition, but I just wanted to be part of it in my own gallery too, that's why.
Reclaiming the environment by turning its waste to wealth is what Chinze Ojabo has done in her solo exhibition titled Dominating My Environment, has done with these works of art.
I do stylized African art, but I try to use recycled materials to work. Well, I've been painting since I was 3 years, so it's a long-term thing, and creativity is not something you acquire, it's something that is inborn. So I think, it's my talent, and I nurtured it. My parents recognized it at an early age, and it was nurtured. I did it in secondary school and the university, then I'm still practicing it.
Determined to play her role in healing the world and making it a better place, her works not only push for a healthier world, there are other issues as well that breathe through these pieces. Notice the titles: Expression, Songs of Our Land, Minstrels, amongst others, which have different storylines. She has also taken the energy captured from traversing different continents and poured it into her works, which raises questions about issues people in Africa try to avoid, like the role of women in the society and why women should raise each other up rather than pull each other down. A piece like Surulere engages in this conversation.
It's fun being a female artist. It gives me attention, especially when I do the international exhibitions. Once I go out, it's like everybody, oh, there's a female artist, and it's exciting for them, and it makes me happy, and it encourages me to paint, and I love painting. These are ladies, Lagos ladies, you know how they are. They're all so fashionable and nice looking. These are tomato sellers. But rather than, be cool about themselves, they still look very nice and beautiful, all looking nice, selling their tomatoes, doing their business. And the way Surulere is, I call it Surulere of sunset. So that's what this one is all about.
She used to be fixated on painting and interior design, which she still engages in. But now it's time to explore more grounds, so everything around has become an avenue to conquer new territories.
You get better every day. The more you paint, the more it gets better. I think my work is much more better now, and stronger. My strokes are stronger, and I notice they're better. I think also what helped influence my work better, because I do a lot of international exhibitions, and because of my international exhibitions I get to see the finish of all the artworks. Then I work, to improve in my own strokes and everything.
The materials used for these works are your everyday rundown materials, especially when broken or bent. It's seen as useless pieces of garbage, but to artists like Chinze, it's precious and she uses it to create treasure. The works are vibrant in color, highly texturized, so they have a feel to it. More than that, flat surface, no thanks to trash into art technique, and there is no stopping her just yet, because one never knows the next adventure.
Everybody should come around and pick something. They are beautiful, they are lovely for your home. You need to have a piece like this from a woman. You know, men always want to dominate the art world, but women, we are telling them no.
If it's just a piece to hang on the wall, we can all get all kinds of pictures and put there. Yeah. But with painting, we try to understand the mind of the artist. What's the mood? What was he thinking when he put this into great work? And looking at the color, there are lots of bright colors, there are also lots of dark colors. So it's like a mixture of excitement and sadness all blended together, which actually tells the story of the human life. At one moment you're happy, at one moment you're sad, at one moment you're over the moon, at that one moment you're down the head at what's going on. So it's more or less like that blend of our emotions as we move from one stage of happiness to one stage of sadness and blended together. So it's really nice.
This multi-talented artist is a graduate of the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and has participated in several group exhibitions. But she's on a mission to encourage other women to brace up to the change they want to see, as there are opportunities lurking in the most unusual places, like the bin, for instance, which is just a metaphor to say, seize the day, make every minute count.
I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of great art coming from Chinze Ojobo. You know I love to support my sisters anytime I get a chance. Well, before I forget, in honor of World Photography Day, I'm encouraging all those fab photographers out there to send me their images, interesting ones as well. Just my Twitter handle is @Melinda_Akinlami and Arthouse on channels. That's for Facebook lovers. We'll take our artists for this week teaser and the fun continues. So stay with us.
Hadiza Ladi-Kwali, a Nigerian porter who redefines the profession and brought a lot of prestige to it. Born in 1925 in the village of Kwali in the Gwari tribe in Niger State, northern Nigeria, where pottery was a common occupation among women. She learned the craft as a child using the traditional method of coiling and pinching. She didn't have any formal education, but was awarded a doctorate for being a success in this occupation. In 1954, she joined Cardew's Pottery Training Center as the only female potter at the time, where she distinguished herself spinning pots that were noted for their beauty of form and aesthetics using the traditional hand building and decoration techniques. Most of these were glazed and fired in a high-temperature kiln and therefore represent an interesting hybrid of traditional African with Western studio pottery.
And while you try to wrap your head around who our artist for this week is, stay tuned because coming up in a moment, we explore the twists and turns of Ethiopian dances. The performances always keeps the audience on the edge of their seats, so you won't want to miss that one. Coming up after this short break.